What's up, internet? Welcome. Today we're going to install a driven racing D-axis bar end mirror, silver, one size. I'm just reading off the back here. First impression, looks kind of small, but we'll see. We'll get it on the bike and take a little road test, see what we think. For me personally, I've never been a fan of bar end mirrors, but I needed to get mirrors for the Gixxer, and I thought I'll give one of these a try and see what I think. I've just, mirrors are important for me on the street. I want good functional mirrors. I love the mirrors on my ZX10. I love the integrated turn signal inside the mirror, but the mirrors they're very functional. They're very easy to use. I don't have to turn my head up and down, left and right. I can just kind of glance over with my eyes, minimal head movement, and see what's behind me. And that's great, and that's what I want. I want that over aesthetics. For me, that functionality is very, very important. And I don't know, every time I look at bar mirrors, I'm just not impressed. So we'll see. We'll get this mounted, take it out for a test ride, and I'll tell you what I think. Again, as always, purchase with my own money. I have no sponsors. Yeah, so let's get to work.
All right, here's a test. I want to get over to my right. Oh, that sucks. I can't see that, dude. I think it just needs a little bit more adjustment. All right, I need to adjust this thing. I pulled up next to that blue, I think it was a Toyota 4Runner or something or other. I'm going to make this a little bit higher. We'll see. I don't think it's going to mess with my grip. This one is not I can't adjust it. All right, now just out a little bit up. So I've got it mounted up pretty high versus out, but I want it up a little bit higher just so there's less head movement to see. We'll figure it out. Hello there, Mr. Hey, that's a Pan America. I'm pretty sure that he's kind of going fast. Hello, sir. I should go straight just to follow him. Take a look at the Pan America. He got 30-day tags on it. No helmet, but he's got himself some eye protection. Let's see if we can see this bicyclist nice and clearly if we ride next to him. It's not bad. That's not bad at all. Maybe just up just a hair. If we pull up next to this car, what it looks like in the mirror. That looks good, man. I mean, I can clearly see him. I think my biggest problem is just how small it is. I'm used to having, like, I won't say twice as much, but definitely more surface area on my mirror than what this has. But I mean, I can see it took a little bit to get it adjusted right, which having such a small surface area plays into the adjustment. Definitely takes some time to get it right, because you've got such a small area to work with. You need to make sure it's like spot on, but it works. All right, I'm gonna put some gas in the bike, and I'll see you guys back in the garage. I'll give you some of my final thoughts on this driven racing bar end mirror.
All right, guys, we're back from the test ride. As you can see, I've already got my shorts back on because it's a hot one out there today. And here are my thoughts. Here's my opinions, my 2 cents on the driven racing D-axis mirror, okay? Let's start off with the good stuff. Aesthetically, very pleasing to look at. It's a nice bit of kit, man. It looks good. I like it. I like the dual tone silver and black on the frame, the arm. This piece right here. I like this piece. That's the piece I'm talking about. What else is great about it? It's infinitely adjustable. So you've got a ball on the bar end and you got a ball on the mirror end, and so you can move it on both ends. There's no way you won't be able to get this into a position that you like. Simple as that. The mirror, the glass has got like a little bit of a blue tint. It kind of looks cool. I dig it. What I don't like, the big thing, really the only thing I don't like is the size. It's just too small for me. And because of the size being small, It took a little bit to get the mirror adjusted where I needed it to be. The good thing is you got tons of adjustment. There's no problem there. But you're working with so little surface area in terms of the glass and the size of the glass that you need to get it perfect to be able to see. And you know, I don't think there's a bar end mirror that you can get away with this, and that is, I'm not sure if I said that right, but you still got to move your head too much for me, my personal opinion. I don't want to have to move my head much at all, if at all any. I want to be able to just kind of just move my eyes and glance at either side. But you know, the bars are down low, especially on a crotch rocket. So a different bike probably has less of an effect, but on the crotch rocket, bars are down low. So I definitely found myself having to move my head down a little bit and to the right to be able to see the mirror. Again, you have so little glass that you're working with. Everything has got to be perfect. The other thing that I won't say I don't like about it, but it takes a little bit of getting used to, is the amount of torque that you put on the adjusters, where on both ends where the balls are for the mirror and then for the bar mount. You can't torque those things down. They tell you, I think it said in the manual, 5 pounds of foot torque. But those are also your adjustment points. So if you tighten too much, you can't adjust them, but then you don't want to leave them too loose, because then, you know, it could potentially come loose and then your mirror just comes out of adjustment from wind at highway speeds or something like that. So that was kind of tricky, getting that adjusted so that it's as tight as you can get it, but you still have enough play that you can move the mount, this thing right here, and the mirror, because they both move and adjust. So I tried it in a few different positions. I went with the way it is now because I wanted to get the mirror as high as possible so that I'm not moving my head down too far. But I think what kind of kills it for me, literally, is just the surface area of you know, how much glass I have. Or yeah, glass. It's glass, right? Yeah, it's glass. Yeah, of course it's glass. What else would it be? Just the amount of surface area. That was I think the killer part for me was that I need more. I need a bigger mirror. I just need a bigger mirror. For people that don't care as much about their mirrors as much as I do, and I get it, you probably want something that is small and low profile. I mean, that's part of why you're doing a mirror delete anyway, because you're looking for that aesthetic. So you probably would like something that's small. I'm just not comfortable. I want more. I want something bigger. I want to see lots of stuff behind me, and that's it. So one last thing. I had a little bit of an issue installing the frame arm. That connects to this piece here. Connects to piece here. It was off. Like, it didn't want to come together. And for a second, I thought maybe the machine was off, and the two pieces didn't line up. But what ended up happening was I just had to press really hard. Once I did that, the balls kind of snapped into position, and I was able to put the screws in and tighten it down. So it wasn't a problem. It fits great, but you might have to press them quite firmly together to get the two ends locked around the mirror ball and the mount ball. That's it, man. Overall, I think it's a good product. It looks great. Like I said, infinite adjustments. You can move this thing into just about any position you need it to be. I did have to move my throttle tube and my brake lever a little bit farther up the bars so that I had enough of the bar sticking out for it to mount on. Bar ends, it's a universal mirror. So as long as you have the right diameter bar end, that's really all that matters. And you might have to just move things around and make some small minor adjustments, but it wasn't that big of a deal. It's just something I had to do to fit it on there. But no, it's a good product. I like it. It looks great. I just need a bigger mirror. So I'm probably going to pull it off and put stock mirrors back on the bike and just get some new stock ones. And I'm going to roll with that. That's all I got, guys. Leave a comment down below. Do you guys have bar end mirrors? Do you like bar end mirrors? Would you try bar end mirrors? Or are you like me and you want big, obvious mirrors that give you tons of visibility behind you? Sacrificing a bit of aesthetics, I will admit. But those are the sacrifices and choices that each of us have to make as we ride. That's it. I'm going to leave it with there, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Keep your upside down. See ya.